In 2006, we stripped it of its title. No longer a planet, just a dwarf, a frozen remnant drifting at the edge of sunlight, a forgotten relic in the deep cold. But when humanity finally hurled a camera nearly 4 billion miles into the dark, what we discovered was anything but lifeless. We expected a silent sphere of ice and rock. What we found instead was a restless world. Glass-hard mountains adrift on toxic plains, crimson snow falling from black skies, and a vast, pale heart hiding violent secrets beneath its surface. For 76 years, we called Pluto a planet. Then we demoted it. Yet the exiled monarch of the outer solar system never stopped being extraordinary. Picture the journey. Nearly a decade in flight, racing outward at 50,000 miles per hour. As Earth fades behind you, the sun shrinks, first blinding, then merely bright, then just another star suspended in an ocean of darkness. By the time you arrive at Pluto's orbit, sunlight is hundreds of times dimmer than a cloudy afternoon on Earth. Stand there at noon, and the sky above you wouldn't glow blue. It would remain ink black, a permanent twilight frozen in time. Then, in the summer of 2015, our spacecraft finally arrived. Its cameras pierced the shadows, revealing something astonishing across Pluto's equator: a vast, luminous heart. The world fell in love with it instantly, a cosmic valentine carved in ice. But scientists knew better. That heart, known as Sputnik Planitia, is not a symbol of affection. It is an immense basin nearly 1,000 miles wide, filled with a slowly convecting glacier of frozen nitrogen, methane, and carbon monoxide. It looks serene from afar. It is anything but. Deep inside Pluto, faint radioactive heat still lingers from its formation. That subtle warmth rises upward, causing the nitrogen ice above to churn and overturn in slow motion, like thick, frigid lava. Over time, this motion erases impact scars. Asteroids that strike this basin don't leave lasting marks. They are gradually consumed, dragged downward, erased by a white sea that never truly rests. It is a surface that swallows history. At the edges of this frozen expanse, the landscape becomes even more alien. Towering along its boundaries are mountains that soar more than 10,000 feet high. On Earth, mountains are made of stone. On Pluto, stone is almost irrelevant. At minus 390 degrees Fahrenheit, water ice hardens to the strength of steel. Those jagged peaks are built entirely from frozen water, rising sharp and immense beneath a black sky. And because solid water ice is less dense than the nitrogen ice filling Sputnik Planitia, these mountain blocks can actually float. Entire ranges break away and drift slowly across the basin like colossal icebergs. Imagine a structure the size of the Alps, gliding silently over a frozen ocean of nitrogen. Look closely at their summits, and you'll notice something unsettling. The snow is not white. It is dark red. When faint ultraviolet sunlight interacts with methane in Pluto's atmosphere, it triggers chemical reactions that create complex organic molecules called tholins. These compounds settle onto the surface in a steady, delicate fall, dusting the ice in reddish hues. The result is a world painted in deep crimson tones, mountains of steel-hard ice stained by chemistry under a star that barely warms them. For decades, scientists believed Pluto was frozen solid all the way through. But there was a problem. The enormous weight of Sputnik Planitia should have destabilized the dwarf planet, causing it to slowly reorient over millions of years. Yet it didn't. The only explanation is something heavy hiding below. Evidence now suggests that beneath Pluto's icy crust lies a subsurface ocean of liquid water. pressure from the overlying ice, combined with residual internal heat, may be enough to keep it from freezing solid. In one of the coldest, darkest regions of our solar system, there could be a concealed ocean, black, silent, and vast. And wherever liquid water exists, a question inevitably follows. Could something endure there, unseen? We do not yet know. As the spacecraft departed, continuing into the Kuiper Belt, it turned back for a final look. Pluto passed in front of the sun, and in silhouette, a delicate halo appeared, a thin, glowing blue atmosphere encircling a world of shadow. Even here, in deep freeze, Pluto has a sky, and Pluto does not exist alone. Locked in a gravitational embrace is its largest moon, Charon. The two are so similar in size that they orbit a shared center of gravity located in empty space between them. They are less planet and moon, more binary pair, spinning together in eternal partnership. They are also tidally locked. Stand on one hemisphere of Pluto, and Charon hangs fixed in the sky, enormous and unmoving. It never rises, it never sets. Cross to the opposite side, and it disappears entirely from view. Charon carries its own scars. Its northern pole is marked by a vast, dark region known as Mordor Macula, a reddish stain formed from gases escaping Pluto's atmosphere, drifting across space and freezing onto its companion's surface. The two worlds share material, exchanging particles across the void. Beyond them, 4 smaller moons, Nix, Hydra, Kerberos, and Styx, tumble chaotically, spinning unpredictably as if remnants of some ancient collision. They circle this distant pair like scattered fragments guarding a frozen realm. We may have reclassified Pluto, we may have reduced its status, but titles mean little in the vacuum of space. Pluto remains the sovereign of the Kuiper Belt, a realm of drifting ice mountains, red snow, hidden oceans, and a pale, beating heart of nitrogen. It needs no validation from us. Long after Earth is gone, long after the sun exhausts its fuel, Pluto will continue its slow orbit in the darkness. And yet, as strange and isolated as Pluto is, its quiet is gentle compared to what lies closer to the sun. Leave the Kuiper Belt behind and move inward, and the silence gives way to fury. There, a vast blue giant howls with winds exceeding 2,000 kilometers per hour. Storms rage endlessly. In its atmosphere, pressure may forge diamonds that fall like rain. But that is another chapter. For now, remember this. At the edge of our solar system drifts a world we once dismissed, complex, dynamic, and hauntingly beautiful. Keep looking up. Stay curious.